The most terrifying and unbelievable story of Yajuj and Majuj, a wild people who will take over the whole earth, a huge army that will drink all the water sources in the world and eat every living creature. Their bodies and faces look like scary creatures. Their coming might be very near. Many signs of the day of judgment have already happened. They will come from every hill on earth to destroy the world. No army will be strong enough to stop them. This is one of the greatest signs of the day of judgment, the beings cursed by Allah. Let's begin. The biggest danger waiting for the world had already arrived. The fitna of the Dajjal shook the world. He commanded the earth to grow crops and it obeyed. I am your Lord, he shouted. He sent fire from the sky. Believers ran to the mountains and hid in caves. Hunger, thirst, fear, every day was torture. Faithful hearts cried out, Ya Rab, when will this end? Then the sky split open. Light poured down. With hair flowing over his shoulders, Isa son of Maryam came down. He stood against the Dajjal and ended him. The world found peace. Flowers bloomed. Children laughed, but this peace would not last long. One day strange sounds came from underground. Mountains shook, seas boiled, and the earth split open. They came out. Those terrifying beings came out. Where had they come from? It was not known exactly. They were short but had powerful bodies. Their eyes were red like fire, their teeth sharp like knives. They tore apart everything. They ate every living thing. They dried up lakes. These were the nations of Yajuj and Majuj. Some scholars said they are from the Mongol or Turkish tribes. Ibn Kathir said they live north of China. Others said they are from the jinn and devils. So which is true? To find the answers, let's go back thousands of years to the days of Dhul Qarnain. Dhul Qarnain was one of only 4 people to have ruled the entire earth. Allah gave him power and strength. He was given a white and a black banner. During the day, he placed the black banner behind him, and darkness covered his path. At night, he placed the white banner ahead, and it became bright as day. One day, he was passing between 2 mountains when he met a people who had a big problem. Wild groups called Yajuj and Majuj constantly disturbed them and caused corruption. They said, build a barrier between us and them. Dhul Qarnain saw those terrifying beings, human in shape but not human, like animals but not animals. He said, bring me iron, light a fire, bring as many pieces of iron as you can find. Stone upon stone was placed. Molten iron was poured into the gaps. The barrier rose so high it touched the sky. Then he poured molten copper over it. At last, the barrier was complete, a wall no power could break without Allah's permission. Yajuj and Majuj were trapped. This is a mercy from my Lord, Dhul Qarnain said, but when his promise comes, it will be destroyed. But was this the end? Of course not. They continue to multiply. Not one dies without leaving behind at least 1,000 children. From thousands of years ago until today, that means billions of them. Allah knows best. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, Yajuj and Majuj dig at the barrier every day. When they are about to see sunlight through the opening, their leader says, go back, we will dig again tomorrow. Then Allah restores the barrier. When the time comes for their release, they will dig and say, tomorrow, inshallah. The next day they find the barrier as they left it. They break through and pour down from every hill. The key to their release was the word inshallah, a phrase they had never spoken before. Now let us come to the dark day. During the time of Prophet Isa, after the Dajjal was killed, peace returned. But that peace did not last long. The barrier fell. Yajuj and Majuj were released. For thousands of years, numbering in the billions, they poured down from every hill, spreading across the world. They drank and dried up every water source. They dried up Lake Tiberias. They drank the Euphrates River. They destroyed cities. They ate every living thing. From east to west, north to south, they destroyed everything. When they saw no one left, they thought they had killed every human. We have destroyed the whole world, they declared. But Prophet Isa and the believers had taken shelter on Mount Tur. Isa raised his hands to the sky and prayed, O my Lord, remove this disaster. The sky became cloudy. Rain fell, but this was no ordinary rain. A disease came upon Yajuj and Majuj. Wounds appeared on their necks. In just one night, they all died like swarms of locusts. Billions of corpses remained. The earth became unbearable from the smell. Then Isa prayed again. Allah sent great birds that carried the bodies and threw them into the ocean. Rain fell and cleaned the earth. Thus this great fitna ended. Nawas ibn Salman narrated that the Prophet said, Allah will reveal to Isa, take my servants to Mount Tur, for I will send forth servants of mine whom no one can fight, Yajuj and Majuj. They will pour down like rushing floods. The first group drinks all of Lake Tiberias. When the second passes, they say, There used to be water here. They march to Bait al-Maqdis and shoot arrows at the sky. Allah returns the arrows covered in blood. Then Isa and his companions pray. Allah sends a disease into their necks like worms, and they die all at once. The world becomes silent. One righteous man goes out and finds the earth covered with corpses. He shouts, "O Muslims, rejoice. Allah has destroyed your enemy." Then the believers come out of their hiding places. Yajuj and Majuj had consumed everything on earth. Animals ate from their corpses and grew fat. Then Allah sent birds with necks like camels to carry the bodies away. Then abundant rain cleansed the earth and made it fertile again. On that day, a group of people will eat from a single pomegranate and be filled. The Muslims will use the bows and arrows of Yajuj and Majuj as fuel for 7 years. Why couldn't humanity use its technology against them? Perhaps technology no longer works. As Einstein said, I don't know what weapons will be used in World War III, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Perhaps they're advanced beings not from this world. Allah knows best. Once Yajuj and Majuj appear, most of the great signs of the Day of Judgment have already happened. Another sign is the appearance of Dabbatul Ard, a creature that will emerge from the earth. While people perform tawaf around the Kaaba, a crack will open on the hill of Safa, and Dabbatul Ard will come out. It will look like an animal but will speak like a human. It will carry the seal of Suleiman and the staff of Musa. It will touch the faces of believers with the staff, making their faces shine, and mark the foreheads of disbelievers. Anyone who looks at a person will instantly know whether they are a believer or a disbeliever. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "A time will come when no one will tell the one who does not pray, pray. No one will tell the one who drinks wine, do not drink. Lives will be taken lightly, and the rulings of Allah's religion will be abandoned. When humanity is completely corrupted, Allah will send the Dajjal, then Isa will kill him. Islam will spread for 40 years with no illness or death. Then the barrier will break and Yajuj and Majuj will appear. The barrier exists, but we cannot see it. If Allah wills to keep something hidden, no one can know where it is. Just as we cannot see the jinn or angels, Allah hides the barrier from our sight. Believers accept the unseen. When the earth is shaken, when hell is brought forth, man will say, "If only I had prepared something for my life hereafter." O soul at peace, return to your Lord, pleased and pleasing. Enter among his chosen servants and enter his paradise. May Allah protect you.